Now let's take up questions from exercise 23. The first question, it says 2 years ago a man was 6 times as old as his son. So let's say man's age is x, son's age is y. The first relation is 2 years ago, so man's age would be x minus 2 and son's age would be y minus 2. And it is 6 times, so x minus 2 is equal to 6 times y minus 2. That is one relation. So if you simplify this, you will get x minus 2 equal to 6y minus 12. So x is equal to, one second, it is x minus 2 equal to 6y minus 12. So x will be equal to 6y, 2 goes to the other side and gets added. So it becomes 6y minus 10. This is one equation. Now the second equation, it says 18 years, after 18 years. Now after 18 years, the father's age would be x plus 18. And son's age would be y plus 18, and it says it will be twice as old as his son. So x plus 18 is equal to 2 times y plus 18. So from here we get x plus 18 is equal to 2y plus 36. So x is equal to 18 goes to the other side and gets subtracted. So it is 2y plus 18. So we have two equations, x equal to 6y minus 10 and x equal to 2y plus 18. Equate them. So 6y minus 10 is equal to 2y plus 18. Bring 2y on the left hand side. So 6y minus 2y is 4y. 10 goes to the other sides. So 10 plus 18 is 28. So y is equal to 7. You put y equal to 7 in any one of the equations and you get x equal to, let's say in the first equation, so 6 into 7, 42, minus 10, 32. That means the man age is 32 years and the father's age, son's age is 7 years. So these are, so this is the man age and this is the son's age. All right, you can check one of the options is having those values. Now let's take question number 2. At a person's present age is 2/5 of the age of his mother. After 8 years, he will be 1/2 of the age of his mother. Let's say mother age is x years and son's age, the person's age is y. Right? Now question, the first relation is y is equal to 2 by 5x. This is one equation. And then the question says after 8 years. After 8 years, mother will be x plus 8 and son would be y plus 8. So y plus 8 is half of x plus 8. Alright, so we need to simplify from here. We get y plus 8 is equal to x by 2 plus 4. Now in place of y, put 2 by 5x from the first equation. So 2 by 5x, 8 goes to the other side, x by 2 comes to the left hand side. So it is 4 minus 8, that is minus 4. Now 2 by 5x minus x by 2, if we simplify, LCM is 10, we get 4x minus 5x. That is equal to minus 4. So we have minus x upon 10 is equal to minus 1 or minus 4, or from here you can get minus minus cancelled, x is equal to 40. Now x we had assumed to be the age of mother. The question is saying how old is the mother at present. So the present age of mother is 40 years. The answer of the question is 40. Now let's take the next question, which says if twice the son's age in years be added to father's age, the sum is 70. Okay, so let's take it like this. Let's say the father's age is x, son's age is y. Now twice the son's age, so 2y added to the father's age, that is x. So x plus 2y is equal to 70. This is one equation. Then if twice the father's age is added to the son's age, that is 2x plus y, the addition is 95. So we have the second equation. Now let's do one thing, multiply the first equation by 2 and subtract the second equation from it. So if you multiply the first equation by 2, you get 2x plus 4y equal to 140, and you have to subtract 2x plus y is equal to 95. So on subtraction you get minus 2x minus y minus 95. 2x gets cancelled. 4y minus y is 3y. 140 minus 95 is 45. So y is equal to 15. If you put in any one of the equations, let's say if you put in the first one, you get the value of x. So x plus 2 into 15 is equal to 70. Now 2 into 15 is 30. 30 goes to the other side, gets subtracted. So x is equal to 40. And the question is asking the father's age. Father's age we have assumed to be x. So this is the father's age. The father's age is 40 years. All right. Let's take up the next question, question number 4. It says the average age of the class of 20 students is 20 years. If the teacher's age is included, the average increases by 1. What is the age of the teacher? Okay. It's given that old average or the original average is equal to 20 and the new average is equal to, it says it increases by 1, so it is 21. Now, how do we calculate new average? Let's see. The old average is 20 for 20 people. So the total sum would be 20 into 20. So the total sum of ages of all 20 students would be 20 into 20. Plus, let's assume the teacher's age is t. This is the total sum, the new total sum after addition of teacher. Divide by total number of people. Now, total number of people would be 20 students and 1 teacher, so 21. Now, the new average is given 21. So, 21 is equal to 400 plus t upon 21. Now, 21 into 21 will be 441 equal to 400 plus t. So, t is equal to 441 minus 400 is 41. So, teacher's age is 41 years. Alright, that is what the question is asking. Now let's take up the next question. Question number 5. It says the age of father 10 years ago was thrice the age of his son. 10 years hence, the father's age would be twice that of his son. The ratio of their present ages is. Right? Let's do one thing. Let's go back 10 years ago. Okay? I mean, you can assume the present ages also, no problem with that. Let's assume the present ages. At present, let's say the father's age, at present, let's say the father's age is x and son is y. Alright. Now the first relation, age of father 10 years ago, so it is x minus 10. And age of son 10 years ago would be y minus 10. And the relation is, it is thrice. Father's age is thrice the son's age. So 3 times y minus 10. If you open, it is x minus 10 equal to 3y minus 30. So send 10 to the other side, it becomes 3y minus 20 because 10 gets added. This is first relation. Now 10 years hence, father's age will be twice that of son. So 10 years hence it would be x plus 10 and it is twice the son's age at that time would be y plus 10. Remember, present age is y. So 10 years hence it would be y plus 10. If you open this, you will get x plus 10 equal to 2y plus 20. Hence, x is equal to 2y plus 10. Now, equate them to get 3y minus 20 equal to 2y plus 10. Bring 2y on the left hand side gives you y. 20 on the other side gives you 30. So, y is equal to 30. Put in any one of them to get x is equal to, let's say, second one, 2 into 30 is 60 plus 10, 70. So, the present ages of father and son is 70 and 30. This is son, this is father. But the question is saying what is the ratio? So father is to son is equal to 70 is to 30, which is 7 is to 3. So the required ratio in this question is 7 is to 3. All right. Now let's take question number 6. It says 3 years ago, the average age of a family of 5 members was 17. A baby having born, the average age of the family is the same today. What is the age of the child? Right? Now let's see. 3 years ago, the average was 17. So present average would be 17 plus 3. See, in 3 years, everybody's age will increase by 3 years. So the average will simply increase by 3 years. Right? So at present, the average of 5 people, average age of 5 people is equal to 17 years plus 3, 17 plus 3, that is 20 years. So average age of 5 people at present is 20 years, right? But it says a baby having born, that means including the baby, That means the average of 6 people. That is including the baby. Including the baby. It's same today, that is 17 years. Now how do we do that? Now let's see. Let's calculate the sum of, or let's say average of 6 people. How would you calculate average of 6 people? Average of 6 people will be calculated as the sum of 5 people plus the baby. Let's say the baby age is B. Divide by total number of people, that is 6. Now here, average of 6 people is 17. Now how do you calculate sum of those 5 people? Because it's given that the average of those 5 people is 20. So the sum would be 5 into 20 plus B divided by 6. So multiply 6 to the other side, it becomes 102 equal to 100 plus B. So B is equal to 102 minus 100, that is 2 years. So that means the baby age is 2 years. Baby is 2 years old. Alright. Now let's take up the next question, question number 7. It says 1 year ago, Pramila was 4 times as old as her daughter Sakshi. 6 years hence, Pramila will exceed her daughter's age by 9 years. 6 years hence, the Pramila's age will exceed her daughter's age by 9 years. The ratio of the present ages of Pramila and her daughter. Now let's see, Pramila's age is X and Sakshi, that is the daughter, age is Y. Now first relation, 1 year ago, that means X minus 1, that is equal to 4 times Sakshi would be Y minus 1. Because 1 year ago we are talking about. So X minus 1 is equal to 4Y minus 4. So it is X equal to 4Y minus 3. So this is one equation. Now the other equation. Read the other sentence very clearly. It says 6 years hence, Pramila's age will exceed her daughter's age by 9 years. That means the difference between Pramila and Sakshi would be 9 years, 6 years hence. Now, this is one of the most beautiful things about the ages. The difference of ages of any two people must remain constant always. So, whether it is 6 years hence or the present, the difference is always 9 years, right? Remember, the difference of ages will always remain constant. You can check with your brother or sister, how old are you and how old is your brother, sister? Check the difference. The difference has always remained the same. So in this question it says 6 years hence. So whether it is 6 years hence or present, the difference will be 9 years of the mother and daughter. So let's say now the difference of Pramila and Sakshi would be X minus Y, and that is given as 9. So X is equal to Y plus 9. So these are the two equations that we need to solve, right? So equate them. 4Y minus 3 is equal to Y plus 9. Y comes to this side, so it becomes 3Y equal to 9 plus 3, that is 12. So Y is equal to 4. That means the daughter's age is 4 years. If you put in any one of the equations, the mother's age would be 4 plus 9, that is 13 years. Oh my god, this is not possible. I hope so. Practically it is not possible that the mother is 13-year-old and the child is 4-year-old. But anyways, for the question, for the sake of question, the ratio of the present ages of mother and daughter, Pramila and daughter, would be equal to 13:4. So for the sake of solving the question, answer is 13:4, though practically it is not possible. Alright. Now the next question, question number 8. It says the ratio of the ages of Meena and Meera is 4:3. The sum of their ages is 28 years. The ratio of their ages after 8 years will be. So first let's find the present ages. The present ages of Meena and Meera are in the ratio 4:3, and the total sum is given 28. So straight away you can calculate Meena's age would be 4 by 7 into 28. 7 cancels 28 4 times, so 4 into 4, 16 years. And Meera's age would be equal to 3 by 7 into 28. 7 cancels 28 4 times, so 4 into 3, 12 years. These are the present ages, right? Now the question says the ratio of their ages after 8 years. So 8 years later, Meena's age would become 16 plus 8, that is 24 years. And Meera's age would be 12 plus 8, that is 20 years. So the required ratio would be equal to Meena is to Meera, that is 24 is to 20. If you cancel by 4, you'll get 6 is to 5. So the answer of this question is 6 is to 5. Now let's take up the next question, question number 9. It says the total age of A and B, so it is A plus B, is 12 years more than total age of B and C. So we have to find A plus B minus B plus C, and that is given 12. If you open it, you'll get A plus B minus C, that is 12. So B gets cancelled and we get A minus C, that is 12. So we get the difference of ages of A and C. What is the question asking? C is how many years younger than A? Oh, so clearly C is 12 years younger than A. So 12 years younger, right? That is the question asking. Okay. Now let's take question number 10. It says the ratio of A and B's ages is 4 is to 5. The difference between the present age of B and the age of A 5 years hence is 3, right? So let's take A and B ages as A as 4x and B as 5x. We can separate ratio like that. So ratio is given 4 is to 5. So we have taken A as 4x, B as 5x. These are present ages. These are present ages. Alright. Now the question says the difference between the present age of B, that is 5x, and age of A 5 years hence, that is 4x plus 3, 4x plus 5, age of A 5 years hence, age, present age is 4x. So 5 years hence it will be 4x plus 5, and their difference is equal to 3. Solve this. So 5x minus 4x minus 5 equal to 3. So we get x equal to 5 plus 3, that is 8. That means A's present age would be 4 into 8. 4x, that is 4 into 8, 32. And B's present age would be 5 into 8, that is 40. The question is, what is the sum of their ages? Now the sum of their ages would be equal to 32 plus 40, which is 72. So the answer of question is 72 years. Okay. Now let's take question number 11. It says ratio of Ashok's age to Pradeep's age is 4 is to 3. So let's take Ashok age. We are talking about present ages. So presently Ashok age would be equal to, ratio is 4 is to 3, so 4x, and Pradeep's age would be 3x. Ashok will be 26-year-old after 6 years. Ashok will be 26-year-old after 6 years. That means 4x plus 6, that is equal to 26. So we have 4x equal to 20, x equal to 5. Right? So we got the value of x. So that means Ashok's present age would be 4 into x, that is 4 into 5, 20 years, and Pradeep's present age would be 3x, that is 3 into 5, which is 15 years. The question is asking Pradeep's age, so it is 15 years. Now let's take question number 12. The ages of Ram and Mukta are in the ratio 3 is to 5. So let's say Ram's present age is 3x and Mukta's present age is 5x. Alright, this is 3x and 5x. This is present. Okay. Now the question says 9 years. After 9 years. Now see, after 9 years, Ram's age will become 3x plus 9 and Mukta's age will become 5x plus 9. This new ratio is 3 by 4, right? Cross multiply. So you will get 4 into 3x plus 9, that is 12x plus 36. Now 5x plus 9 into 3 is 15x plus 27. So bring 27 on the left hand side. So it becomes 36 minus 27, that is 9. 12x on the other side, that is 15x minus 12x, so 3x. So we get x equal to 3. Right? Now the question is asking what the present age of Mukta. So the present age of Mukta we had assumed to be 5x, that is 5 into 3. So 5 into 3, that is 15 years. So present age of Mukta is 15 years. That is the answer of this question. Alright, now let's take up the next question, question number 13. It says Sneha's age is 1/6 of her father's age. Sneha's father's age will be twice of Vimal's age after 10 years. If Vimal's 8th birthday was celebrated 2 years before, 8th birthday 2 years before, that means the present age of Vimal would be 10 years. Be careful here. If Vimal's 8th birthday was 2 years ago, 2 years before, that means at present, Vimal's age must be 10 years. Alright. 2 years ago he was 8 years old. So presently he must be 10 years old. Now go back. Sneha's father's age will be twice of Vimal's age after 10 years. So let's say if I assume father's age to be X, then 10 years, after 10 years, father's age would be X plus 10, right? And that should be equal to twice of Vimal's age at that time. Now Vimal's age present is to 10. 10 years after it will become 10 plus 10. So it is X plus 10 equal to 2 into 20, which is 40. So X is equal to 30. So father's age is 30 years, right? Now the question is, what is Sneha's present age? Now Sneha's present age is 1/6 of the father's age. We have already calculated the father's age to be 30. So it is 1/6 into 30 and it cancels 5 times. So Sneha's age is 5 years. Okay, so the present age of Sneha is 5 years. So the answer seems to be none of these. Okay. Now, let's go to question number 14. It's again a question of average. The average age of the class of 50 students is 24 years. The average of 10 of them is 22 years, while the average of another 10 is 26 years. What is the average of remaining 30 students? Now there are three groups. There are total 50 students, right? The average of all these 50 students is 24 years. Okay. Now this 50 group is divided into three parts. One group is of 10 students. Their average age is 22 years. One group is of again 10 people and their average age is 26 years. The remaining group would be of 30 students and their average age is, let's say, X. Now how do we calculate overall a combined average? Combined average is already given, but I'm just talking about the process of calculation of combined average. That would be calculated as, for 10 students, the first 10 students, the average is 22. So their sum would be 22 into 10. Plus the second group of 10 students, their sum would be 26 into 10. And the third group average is X into 30. Divide by total number of students, that is 50. Now the combined average is already given, 24. So 24 is equal to 22 into 10, that is 220. 26 into 10, that is 260. X into 30, that is 30x, divided by 50. Now 24 into 50 will be 1200, is equal to 220 plus 260 will be 480 plus 30x. So 480 comes to the other side and gets subtracted. We get 30x is equal to 1200 minus 480, that will become 720. So this gives us x equal to 720 by 30, that is 24 years. Alright. So the average age of the remaining 30 students is 24 years. Okay. Now let's take up the next question, question number 15. It says 5 years ago, Mr. Sohan Lal was thrice as old as his son, and 10 years hence he will be twice as old as his son. Right? So let's assume that the father's, Mr. Sohan Lal's age, present age is X and son is age Y. Now 5 years ago, father's age would be X minus 5 and son's age would be Y minus 5, and at that time X minus 5 is equal to 3 times Y minus 5. So if you open it, you'll get X minus 5 is equal to 3Y minus 15. So it is X equal to 3Y minus 5 goes to the other side, gets added, so it becomes minus 10. This is one equation. Now similarly, 10 years hence, the father's age would be X plus 10, son's age would be y plus 10, and the relation at that time is twice. So x plus 10 is 2 times y plus 10. If you open it, you get x plus 10 equal to 2y plus 20. So you have x is equal to 2y plus 10. Right? Now x is equal to 3y minus 10 and x equal to 2y plus 10. Equate them, you will get 3y minus 10 equal to 2y plus 10. 2y comes to the left hand side, becomes y. 10 goes to other side, becomes 20. So son's present age is 20 years. Put it in any one equation to get x equal to 2 into 20. Let's say second one. Second equation we are putting the value of y. 2 into 20, 40 plus 10, that is 50. That means the age of Sohan Lal at present is 50 years. So this is the answer of this question. Right? So we have done so many questions of same type by now. Now question number 16. Let's see what it says. Ayesha's father was 38 years of age when she was born. Now, when somebody is born, the age is considered to be 0, right? So if I assume Ayesha's present age to be x, that means her father's age would be 38 years more than that, right? Because remember, Ayesha's age was 0 when father was 38, all right? So father's present age would be x plus 38, right? These are all present ages that we are assuming. While her mother was 36-year-old when her brother, 4 years younger to her, was born. Now, the brother's age is 4 years less than Ayesha. It says very clearly when her brother 4 years younger to her was born, right? So brother age would become x minus 4. Now comes the tricky part. The mother was 36-year-old when the brother was born. Brother's present age is x minus 4. That means the mother's age, now mother and brother, the difference is 36 years. How? Brother was 0 when mother was 36. So mother would be brother's age plus 36. That is the trickiest part of this question. So we have x minus 4 plus 36 is equal to x plus 32. So we have expressed present ages of everyone involved in terms of x, where x is the present age of Ayesha. Now the question, what is the difference between the age of her parents? So it is father minus mother, that is what we have to find. Now father's age is x plus 38. Mother's age is x plus 32. As you can see, x will get cancelled. X plus 38 minus x minus 32. X gets cancelled, 38 minus 32 is 6 years. So the difference of ages of the parents is 6 years. Okay. Now let's take up question number 17. It says the sum of the ages of father and son is 45 years. So let's say present ages of father is x and son is y. So first equation that we have is x plus y equal to 45. Right? 5 years ago the father's age would be x minus 5 and son's age would be y minus 5. The question says their product, so multiply. So x minus 5 into y minus 5 is equal to 4 times the father's age at that time. Okay, 5 years ago the product of their ages was 4 times the father's age at that time. So x minus 5 gets cancelled. So we have y minus 5 equal to 4, that is y equal to 9. If you put y equal to 9 in the first equation, you will get x plus 9 is equal to 45, so x equal to 36. So at that time, the father's age, or let's say the present age of father is 36 years, right? That is x. So it is present age of father is 36 years. Okay, a very simple question. Though by language it looks a little complicated, but it's a very easy question. Now question number 18. A person was asked to state his age in years. His reply was, take my age 3 years hence, multiply it by 3 and then subtract 3 times my age 3 years ago and you will know how old I am. Alright. So let's assume that the man's age is x. Now the question says take my age 3 years hence. So it is x plus 3. Multiply it by 3. So multiply by 3. And then subtract 3 times the age 3 years ago. So it is 3 into x minus 3. Alright. and that is equal to how old I am. So that must be equal to x. Now if you simply open this equation, it will be 3x plus 9 minus 3x plus 9 equal to x. So 3x and 3x get cancelled and we get x equal to 18 years. So the age of that man is 18 years as of now. Okay. Now question number 19. It says the average of the class of 30 students is 21. When the teacher's age is included, the average increases by 1. So that means the average becomes 22. What is the teacher's age? Let's calculate the new average with the method of combined average. Now new average would be equal to total sum. Now total sum would include the sum of 30 students. Now what is the sum of 30 students? It is average 21 into 30 students. That is the total sum of the ages of all the students. Plus, let's assume the teacher's age is t. Divide by total number of people. Now, total number of people would be 30 students plus 1 teacher. So, 31. And it's already given that the new average is 1 more than the previous old average. So, it is 22. So, 22 is equal to 21 into 30 minus t upon 31. Now, 31 into 22 would become 682. You can multiply 31 into 2 is 62. 62 into 11 is 682. 21 into 30 is 630 minus plus t. I'm so sorry, it is plus t. So the value of t would be 682 minus 630, which is 52. So the age of the teacher is 52 years. Okay. Now let's take up the next question. Question number 20. It says 1 year ago, father was 4 times as old as his son. So let's say present father's age is x and son's age is y. Now 1 year ago father's age would be x minus 1 and it would be 4 times 1 year ago son's age would be y minus 1. Open it. X minus 1 is equal to 4y minus 4. So it is x equal to 4y minus 3. This is one equation. Now 6 years hence, in 6 years time his age exceeds twice his son. So 6 years time the father's age would become x plus 6, right? And this exceeds, so minus twice the son's age, so 2 times y plus 6. By how much? By 9 years. Please read the question very carefully. Exceeds means the difference. So difference between the father's age at that time and twice the son's age at that time. So x plus 6 minus 2 times y plus 6, that is equal to 9. Open it, you'll get x plus 6 minus 2y minus 12 is equal to 9. So 9 plus 12, 21, minus 6, 15. So we get another equation as x equal to 2y plus 15. Right? Send everything to the other side. Now equating these two expressions, we get 4y minus 3 equal to 2y plus 15. Bring 2y on the left hand side, so it is 2y. 4y minus 2y is 2y. 3 goes to the other side, so it is added 18. So y is equal to 9. Put value of y in any one equation, let's say second one. So x will be equal to 2 into 9 plus 15. That is 18 plus 15, which is 33. So the father's present age is 33 years and the son's present age is 9 years. Now the question is saying ratio of their ages. So ratio of father and son would be equal to 33 is to 9, which is 11 is to 3. So the answer of the question would be 11 is to 3.